Hi all, so it's Clayton here again, and I just had something I wanted to talk about. I hope you all have had a good day. It's still the same day as I posted, June the 1st. It's about 11 o'clock at night, and I just got off from work. And I have, in my transition into becoming a rural gay, I have taken on a job that's a little different than any job I've ever had before. I work in a youth detention center. It's an interesting facility. I work with 13 to 19-year-old boys who are there for everything from smoking too much weed and drinking too much to murder. You know, they run the full gamut. And my dog wants to make a cameo appearance. Hello, hi Fuse. Yes. This is my baby. He's gonna have to go down now. But anywho, so I work with a very interesting and diverse crowd there. And so I work with a youth, we'll say his name is Hunter, and he is 15 years old. He is there for a very minor but yet violent crime. It was a violent assault, or a minor assault. So he's there, he's in that angsty teenage stage, and there was just something off about Hunter. So I pulled him aside. I'm in security and control. I'm not necessarily a treatment specialist, but in my position, I do a lot of treatment style stuff also. And I'm part of the treatment team. And so I pulled him to the side and I said, "So Hunter, what's going on? Something's off about you." And he's like, "Well, I've been struggling." I said, "What have you been struggling with? If you can't get help with it unless you talk about it." Hunter proceeds to come out to me. Which normally I'm totally equipped for the whole coming out and that thing, except in this situation because it poses him coming out to other people poses, not staff, but coming out to other youth poses a real and definite danger to his safety. The word faggot and fag and God don't be so gay and very blatant and obvious homophobic language is rampant there. And I'm still fairly new there. I've only been there about coming up on 5 months now. It goes virtually unchecked by other staff. I do a certain amount of challenging on it, but on my own, I can't completely change the culture of the facility. So I when it gets blatant and dangerous and, assaultive, borderline verbally assaultive, then I challenge it, but I have to be very careful because my credibility is basically what keeps me safe there, because some of these youth are significantly larger than me. So I have to walk a fine line of being credible and challenging behavior and picking my battles and, using the term fag this time. I just challenged him on, I stopped a fight with another youth. Do I really want to keep nitpicking and just blow something out of proportion? And so that's one interesting dynamic. And the other is, what do I do with this youth who has come out to me? Now, of course, the rest of the treatment team is going to be aware. And if, because they need to be for his safety. And also, there's going to be some things that he's going to need to work through, knowing his past and his family history from his case study. That's not going to be an easy thing for his family to deal with from what, I've read. So there are going to be some things that he needs to do. But so the moral dilemma and the ethical dilemma I'm having here is, me personally, if a youth is ready to come out, I say come out and do it. But, when it comes to safety, these youth's safety are paramount and foremost for me. So I had a really hard time doing it, but I told him, I thanked him for trusting me, and I thanked him for being honest with me. But then I said, it's better, it'd probably be better for you to keep this quiet for now, until you can talk to your counselor and talk to some of the other staff and figure out how you want to handle this. Not about us handling it, but how you want to handle it. And so it was really hard for me and really distressing, and still is, for someone who feels like they want to and are ready to come out. But then for me, someone who, when I was ready to come out, I kicked the closet door off the hinges, and I'm thankful I did that, and I'm glad I did that. But now I'm telling someone else, yeah, why don't you just hold back just a little? But it's not without founding. So I don't know. What I'm looking for here is for comments and opinions, and to see what everybody else thinks and get some input and say, and do you think I did the right thing, or you know should I have said, okay, yeah, go ahead and come out, tell who you're comfortable with, because he wanted to tell group members, and so yeah, I'm looking for thoughts and opinions. Hit me up in the comments. If you're on Facebook, if you're on my Facebook, feel free to comment, tweet me, anything like that. I'm looking for opinions here. Hope you're all having a great night. I'm going to try and unwind and go to sleep because it's approaching midnight here now. So yeah, love you all. Have a great night.